Hey YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Numluck, and I'm coming to you today from the map Mirage, one of the new DLC maps. And I just
Search
wanted
and
to show you a few
destroy.
things that I found on it that may be able to help you with the gameplays, and kind of some unobvious line of sights and some spots that you may not find
Neutralize the objectives.
to be so
Charges acquired.
out front, and kind of give you an idea of a couple of things that may help. Now, the first thing I wanted to show you, and this is just kind of a funny thing, but first thing I wanted to show you is it is a nice, cool 110 degrees in the desert today. However, this fan is keeping us at a nice, cool 69 degrees in the room, but it also says that it's only 72 degrees in the room, so I don't know, 110, 72, yeah, who knows, you know, right? But anyway, as we get around the map, the first thing I wanted to show you is you can get on top of this bus from the back of the bus there. It is the only spot that you can get on the bus is from this back corner. Other than that, you actually won't be able to get that press A to go up anywhere else as you come around it, even if you double tap or anything of that nature. Gives you a nice little sight of sea, but it doesn't really do you any good. It's kind of wide out in the open, and it won't really help you out. The next thing I wanted to show you is you can get on top of this white van, and as you kind of look down, you can see the A flag spawn side, the doorway that a lot of people may be coming through. So if you're quick off the rush, you may be able to get up here and pick off a couple people as they come through that doorway, and we'll kind of move that way so you can see kind of a little bit clearer. The only thing I wanted to make sure and let you know here is even if you duck down, your head is still visible if they're running a sniper rifle. So just kind of be wary of that, but maybe good for a quick pickoff or two, and they probably wouldn't be expecting it, so kind of a nice little idea there. Of course, you see the B-bomb standing side here. Probably the most overused glitch in here is this one here, and that's just because once you get back here, you can kind of see the spawn, you can see people coming around the corner, you can see people come through the door, and of course over the ledge there as well. And the only thing that's really visible from here is your head, so it's kind of a tough pickoff if you're from the C spawn side. So just kind of something to be wary of, or A spawn side, I'm sorry. So the A spawns here, and if you come through here and you're kind of looking for a nice little line of sight right off the bat, pick off some early rushers. If you shoot out the windows, you can kind of get a nice view of who's coming through, maybe somebody jumping in the bus or something of that nature that you can pick off really early. So, of course, you can get on top of this ledge here as well. I'm sure everybody's seen that already, but just to kind of review, if you jump up here, you can get on top of the ledge and you can get a nice little spot here to kind of duck for cover. If you plant the B-bomb and you kind of want a different spot, something that maybe nobody's looking at, if you pop back here, you can kind of see this nice little window right here. If you get it just right with your reticle, you can actually, well, like I said, if you get it just right with your reticle, you can actually nade right through there and it'll land right behind the bomb. So kind of a nice little spot there in case you wanted to pick off somebody from the bomb side. So I don't know, kind of something just different. If you spawn on the A side here, one thing that you'll notice is a lot of people do run up here to the sniper little tower here and kind of start picking off people as they come through for the B flag, which spawns right there, or the A bomb, which tends to be a little bit more of the bomb that you see a lot of action around. This is honestly kind of the hot side of the map. I don't really see a lot of people on the other side. This is where a lot of the action takes place. So one thing I wanted to show you guys is if you're rushing from the C side and you wanted to come through here, maybe you come through these doors, pick off a guy here, and you come around this corner, you notice there's a sniper up top. Well, the first instinct is going to be to run through this door and just kind of come around and up here. Well, the downside on that is that their spawn is right there if you're playing Dom, so you kind of want to be wary about coming into their line of sight, and this kind of gives you a wide open view of you. So what you can do instead is as you come around here, you just run up to this wall. You can actually jump up onto the wall here and then just give a nice little tap and you're up in the spawn, and it keeps you out of their line of sight. So just kind of something different. Then the last thing I wanted to show you about this side and the A bomb is if you come in here, if you plant the bomb on the A side, if you come in here and you look up, you can see the kind of window here. If you throw a grenade right through there, it'll actually land, and you can see it kind of explodes right here. So you can still pick off the people on the A side. With the grenade, it'll tend to roll right down in here, so you can kind of get it if it frag. So it gives you a nice little spot there to throw a nade through. So the last thing, this window here, the sniper window that you're going to see from the C spawn side, is when you come up through this door, you can see that you can kind of see across the map. Well, same as the other side. when you're coming through here, you don't necessarily want to run all the way back around, because obviously you're running into their spawn, and that's not something you want to do. So something you can kind of do, as you'll notice, it doesn't give you any kind of jump emblems here. If you double tap here as well, it'll get you right up in there, so you can just double tap and you're right in the window. Pop off whoever you need to, and you don't have to worry about maybe shock charge or a C4 or bouncing Betty up the stairs there. So just a few little ideas, guys, a few little lines of sight, and I hope it helps you out in your gameplays. And of course, if you have any questions, any spots that you found, let us know, and we'll get a video of it and give you credit for it in full, so that you can get your name on YouTube, and of course we can get everything figured out for you. So I hope this helps, guys. If you like the video, please be sure to like it and comment below, and we will talk to you next time, YouTube.